2 and 1. Hey there, folks. Welcome once again to Great Ace Attorney Chronicles Resolve. Admin and Captain Foss here.
Hey!
So last stream basically is a major spoiler if you haven't been following us. But if you don't care about that, basically we uncovered why this secret of the professor was so... It was of national security. It was, to put a hint, it's because of the race. And in the process of finding out, we turned out that Kazuma actually regained his memories, but now he's kind of different from what we know him before.
Yeah.
So I had no idea where we're heading with this, but there's a lot of things going on that is international treaties related, from the looks of it. Based on what happened the first game and what's happening in this game, so let's find out what's... Yes? So nice. Twisted Karma and Elias Bow. And we're going to investigation.
That's bow, not bow.
Oh, bow. It was indeed a most bizarre incident born of a curious advertisement at a commonplace killing edge. Pipe in hand, Chomps looked down at the thick rolling fog outside our window. I wonder exactly how many mysteries are out there, hidden within this bag of fog, he said. Indeed, a most bizarre incident born of a curious advertisement. Of ginger people, apparently. Oh, never mind. A hellhound's bat galloped through the hallows of a serial murder. An executed man's graveyard resurrection in the dead of night.
He was assaulted by a ginger.
And a commonplace killing in a small forgotten room at the edge of town.
That's my only takeaway from that.
There is, naturally, always another side to every case to which most remain ignorant. And it's that other side which compelled me to the scene of Cryo Wilson. So, quickly now, take your hat and let's be on our way, my dear fellow. For our adventure is not over yet. Come! The game is afoot. And where it
could also be a hand.
And where it shoe.
The game is afoot, but your door is ajar.
8 days after that, Azure Shattered Kazuma regained his memory. So,
I remember it like it was only 2 days ago.
8 days after that earth-shattering trial, and Kazuma regained his memory. We were in the foyer of one of London's most luxurious hotels, the Great Waterloo Hotel. Wow.
Oh, look at this.
Fancy.
Fancy.
Professor Mikotoa is due to arrive at any moment. Yes, I'm so glad we're here in time. Sato-san hasn't been the same since what happened. Not that I'm surprised. The truth about Kusama-san's father. Hmm? Do you suppose my father knew? That he was actually the mass murderer, the professor, you mean? I knew that's what she was thinking about. There's a good chance, I say. I mean, they did come here to London together 16 years ago, didn't they? Yes, that's true. Come to think of it, didn't you say that Professor Mikotoa knew about Kazuma going missing in Hong Kong as well? That's right. But for some reason he wasn't at liberty to talk about it. Yeah, there's a little secrecy.
Yeah, when he comes by, we're gonna be like, hey, guess what we figured out, and you didn't tell us. So now we're gonna make you tell us everything.
I mean, a lot of people hiding secrets. Mikotoa shows a lot of people. So yeah, whatever's hiding is huge. So we're gonna find out. That probably means he knows then. About Kazuma showing up here in London with the amnesia, and that he's regained his memory now. Ah, there she is. Oh, wait. Oh!
Who the fuck are these people? Oh, I remember.
Oh my god.
Hey, it's the judge.
Yes, the judge and Mikotova.
Ah, they clean up nicely. Holy shit.
Yeah. Oh, father! Hello, Susato. How are you? I'm very well, thank you. We're delayed to arrive safe and sound. Hello, Mr. Hodo. Very kind of you to take the trouble to meet us here. Oh, no, not at all. It's my pleasure. Holy shit, Josh, you look like a cousin with that getup.
Watch it. We've heard all about your extraordinary exploits here in London, you know. The news has crossed the seas.
It has?
I always look forward to reading the monthly reports that arrive with the steamships from Britain.
I see. Well, thank you very much. Who is this man, and why do I feel as though I have seen him before? And for that matter, I remember that accent.
I take it from your expression that you can't quite place me.
In that case, how about a little reminder, Seishiro? A firm tap should do it. Oh no.
Yes.
Firm tap? What?
Here we go, then.
I have a bad feeling. Oh!
I hereby pronounce the defendant, Ryonosuke Naruhodo.
Ow!
Guilty!
Ow, my head! Oh, you're...
The court will now hear the trial of Ryonosuke Naruhodo.
Your Excellency! Hello, Jiyoku, how are you? It's been a long time.
Good, you remembered now. That really did the trick.
Yeah, I could have just without a mallet to the head, but okay.
I always traveled my gavel with me. Guilty!
Only I was declared not guilty, wasn't I? And there was no laughing at the time.
So, London again after all this time. Hard to believe it's been 10 years.
Oh, so he was part of the group.
Yeah, he was with the party with Mr. Mikotoba and Kazuma's father.
Yeah.
To be honest, I never thought I'd be back.
Neither did I. I didn't imagine Japan would be ever be invited to an international synopsis like the
Symposium.
Though really, I doubt anyone did, to be honest. It's all thanks to you, isn't it, Seishiro?
What are you talking about, Yujin?
Of course, just Chijoku, he must complete the set. Also, with that, so check out the beer.
Yeah, right?
Wow. He's the other man who 16 years ago came to London with Kazuma's father and Professor Mikotoa. He's the third visiting scholar. Well, all those passport checks and luggage searches at the border took rather a long time. I must say, I'm very envious of your ministerial status. You didn't have to go through all of any of that, did you?
I knew you were jealous.
Sorry. Ministerial status? Yes, didn't you know? Seishiro here is also Japan's Minister of Foreign Affairs. It was his personal insistence that allowed you to take Kazuma's place here on his study tour. Ow!
Guilty as charged!
Oh, well, thank you very much. It's really been as important as it looks. Just now, Naruhodo. I received a telegram from Lord Strongheart yesterday. Oh, you did? It appears that something came to light in a trial you were involved in 8 days ago. About what happened 10 years ago. That tragedy.
So far, we're at 18 years. Keep track now.
Yes, could you tell us more about it? Before...
Let's just look around first.
Okay, so...
You can easily hide a body in that trunk.
Yeah, for some reason, now let me check it. Oh, here's this. Look at that.
Tower.
It's a picture of the Crystal Tower.
Yep.
Well, the Great Exhibition is one of the Britain's most prestigious achievements in recent years.
Which is kind of setting a low bar.
Yes. I wonder how tall it is. It really does represent the pinnacle of scientific achievement in so many ways.
You mean structural engineering?
There's a 20-meter tall chimney on the bathhouse near my lodgings at Jumeirah University. The attendant there is always boasted it's the tallest object in the neighborhood. I'm sure. Do you know that over the shadow of Paris there's a tower that's 300 meters tall? And apparently holding ghosts in there for some reason? What? How many times out of the genius you were sucking hot springs at? And if it's that tall, does it drop properly? The smoke will get stuck, surely.
It's not a chimney, you idiot.
Oh, Mr. Nahol, I don't think that's a tower. What gonna do with you?
What about the chandelier?
That desk is now the hotel reception. Anyone wanted to spend the night has to report here to sign for the stay. Oh, so do you think that's the head clerk behind the desk there? Yes, I'm sure it must be. I'd love to stay in a grand hotel like this for a little while, wouldn't you? Just to know what it's like. If the hotel fee was paid through a stipend, I'm afraid my bankrupt homeland. Wow! True, London gives the word expensive a whole new meaning. Wow. Look, have you seen all these sparkling jewels up there? You must gather every gem in the world for that. Ah, let's see. It's called a chandelier, I believe. Designed to provide elegant lighting in large spacious room like this. So they had to gather every gem in the world just to illuminate one room. It's probably electric light bulbs that are just actually throwing the light. For crying loud. If I tried to hang something like that from the ceiling in the office, it would be scraping on the floor. I think perhaps chandeliers aren't for you, Mr. Arholo.
What about the floral arrangement? No. The
Nope.
tea set? Nope. How about that luggage over there?
Oh, yes. Look at those cases just there for that trolley. Aren't they worried about the thieves? I know I am. Haven't you seen the pot over there? Don't worry. He's only keeping an eye on everything. Ah, so it's a trap. Designed to catch any chances who might be tempted. Oh my god!
Hey, it's Beppo's boss.
Oh my god. Why did the porter give me such a skating look just now, do you suppose? Well, some might say you look a little sus with your jet black clothes.
Oh my god, here we go again.
Not everyone clad in black is some sort of ninja with intent to steal, you know. I mean, the sword is not helping, you know, Mr. Raholo. Even then.
The staircase?
That's
Nope.
all about it. We can
I think
shoot.
that's everything.
Now, let's talk.
Oh, wait! Before we do, let's present
Yes.
our armband. Yes!
Professor Mikatova, I wondered, could I show you something? Why you seem so nervous? I suppose because I'm a student showing something that the professor is always quite nerve-wracking. Well, I'm sorry to perturb you in that way, but anyway, I'm afraid I have nothing useful to say about that, really. What about
Damn
you?
it.
Okay, just has nothing to say. Fine. So, how was the voyage there? Well, 50 days at sea is a long time by anyone's standard.
But it wasn't as bad as when we first came 16 years ago.
No, that's true. Then I truly wonder if we could be drifted in the vast ocean for the rest of our lives. This time we followed the same route as you, so we were able to relax and enjoy the experience. What that implies?
Ah yes, Eugen was stuffed into a closet the entire time too.
Ah, so you stopped in France's beautiful capital, Paris. We did, yes. Though only for one night. And yesterday evening we left to port of Dunkirk for Dover.
Just in time for the symposium, in fact. It starts tomorrow.
It's wonderful you were invited to attend such an important international event.
Almost suspiciously in time.
I'm very proud of you, father. It's thanks to Seishiro here. 16 years ago, he managed to integrate himself with Britain's Attorney General.
Ingratiate.
Yes, I'm bad with those words. Anyway, I'm sure that's why he was invited. And I suppose you could say I'm something of an appendage by default. What are you implying?
He's saying he's an appendix. It clings to someone and doesn't really do much of anything and just kind of gets in the way.
Well, wow.
Speak for yourself, Eugen. You were close friends with the professor of forensic science at a major hospital.
Oh boy, here we go. Yes, well, I'd rather not dredge all that up, really.
You really don't like talking about your past. No, there's been a lot of water under the bridge since then, but it doesn't bring him back.
Yeah, we're talking about Wilson. Or Kasuma's father, I suppose. Which, by the way...
Hey, speaking of the dead guy...
The professor, the killer who took the life for 5 members of the British aristocracy, was actually Kasuma's father, wasn't he?
That's correct. Genshin Asogi.
Genshin. Like a Genshin Impact. You knew, I presume, father?
Oh, I love that look.
Yes. He was a close friend at the time.
Genshin came to Britain as a police detective. He was studying investigative techniques at Scotland Yard.
Oh, that makes it worse.
I've never understood what drove the man to commit such heinous acts.
It was a close trial, so the public never knew the truth. And he was executed with little ado. To this day, very few people know what really happened, even in our homeland. But what about Kasuma? Did he know? Did he know the truth about his father?
No, of course not. He was told his father passed from sickness. Lying! Everyone's favorite method of delivery.
However, I suspect he might have his doubts. Oh, why? Yeah, doubts will be nothing out of Alicia. As you know, I tried to guide Kasuma growing up, if he were my own son. Then one day, he came to my office at the university and said,
I have decided. I want to travel to Great Britain and study there.
So do you think he wanted to come here to investigate his father's death? I don't know. Well, when I looked into his eyes, I did know that there was no way I'd be able to stop him. Something else came to light in that trial the other day, actually. Oh, what? Well, having disappeared in Hong Kong and been missing for almost a year, Kasuma since turned up here in London, working as the apprentice of Lord Van Sykes. What?
What? That's news to us!
So... Lord Strongheart telegram neglected to mention that pardon. As you know, we both thought Kazuma had died on the steamship during our voyage to Great Britain in January. But he didn't die. He's alive. As you knew, didn't you, father? In actual fact, no. What I did know is that when your ship docked in Hong Kong, he mysteriously vanished.
We sent a team of investigators to Hong Kong to try to ascertain what had happened, but to no avail.
But he's still alive. And here in London, you say. I never dared even to dream it.
Why on earth did the young man not make contact?
That's a really good question.
The government and the police have been chasing clues fruitlessly for months now.
Well, it seems that he was suffering from amnesia, or so he claims.
What? Amnesia?
When we first came across him again here in London, he didn't know who either was where. I see. You only regained his memory 8 days ago.
This is unbelievable.
Yes, it's quite miraculous.
Miraculous.
I wonder why Lord Strongheart didn't let us know. I must speak with him urgently. I wonder how Kazuma has been these past few days. Will it be around us to go and visit him? Oh, okay. Anyway.
Hi, Izzy.
Hey, Izzy.
That began 16 years ago now. It's a distant memory, really. It was Eugen here, Genshin Asogi, and myself. We were the original three. The first judicial scholars from Japan to travel overseas to study.
Russian voyages were not what they are today, I can tell you. 16 years ago, things were tough on their generation.
Your father was an exceptionally fine medical student at Yume University at the time, you know, young lady.
Yes, grandmother told me.
He went to do research at a great London hospital to study autopsy, practically unheard of in Japan.
Okay, it's no problem. Yes, it was an eerie place, sandwiched between the back of a prison and a burial ground. No more talk about graves. I had enough from the last case.
Very often, there's no one willing to deal with bodies following autopsy work.
I'll get it.
Oh, here we go. I got it.
Okay then. Got it. Thank you. So you see, autopsy labs has something of an unavailable relationship with graveyards and prison. Not my cup of tea at all. Do you remember that Scottish prison governor? Kaiden, his name was. He was a good man.
Yes, but of course, in our 6th year here, everything changed with that dreadful case. When Genshin was arrested for a series of the most gruesome murders.
I simply couldn't believe it. I know the man for years.
I was a witness at the secret hearing, and I tried to speak in his defense, but
But you were a little too far and ended up facing charges yourself, didn't you?
well, suffice to say that after the trial we were sent back to Japan.
There was nothing more we could do to save Genshin. He was a lost cause, sadly.
I wonder if we can blacklist that phrase.
Well, you excuse us now.
Yes, I'd like to get this trunk up to my room as soon as possible.
Oh, he's definitely going to hide a body in there.
Oh no. Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have held you out here so long. I'll call for the porter then. Just wait here. Susato-san's gone off on a run. I'd like to stay and talk more, but I do have various preparations to make for tomorrow. Yes, of course. It must be a big responsibility representing our entire country. I wish you the best of luck. Naruhodo. I hope you keep an eye on Susato for me. Keep looking after her as you obviously have been. Oh no, I mean, is anyone looking at her anyway? Is her looking after me? Well, I do appreciate you being there for her. After all, I've been a miserable fellow to her. I've been truly let her down. Sorry? What do you mean? Well, it was 16 years ago that I started my long study tour here in Britain, as you know. The very year Susato was born. Yes, I heard. The birth of my daughter was the most joyous event of my life, but... well, sadly, it was accompanied by the most tragic event of my life, too. Oh, yeah. Susato-san hinted at something like that. It was a really turbulent time at home. Anyway, I won't bore you with the details. The point is, I became rather less dependable than befits a grown man. It was then that Seishiro offered me the opportunity to stay here in Great Britain.
Oh, hold on a sec.
I was too worried about you to leave you behind. So perhaps I was a little heavy-handed when it came to persuading you to accompany me to London.
For real, that beer is epic. So, that's what happened in a nutshell. And that's also the reason why I now feel compelled to give my daughter as many opportunities as I dare. Though the world does not really afford young women such things, I must say. I completely understand, Professor. Oh, do you? One other thing, Naruhodo. If I may be so bold, I have a favor to ask you. Oh, really? Oh, of course. What can I do for you? Well, the thing is, I'm so sorry it took so long! Miss Susato! Now then, allow us to take your bags! What's the voice again, this guy? Oh yeah. Allow me to take your bags! One moment, if you please.
Remember, Beppo!
Yes.
That's your key phrase to remember.
Yeah. Beppo! Yeah.
There you go.
One moment, if you please, Porter. Oh, of course, sir! Of course! Let me just drink here a moment ago. That machine around your neck is a camera, I believe. Quite right, sir! Just 5 shillings for a lovely photograph to commemorate a wonderful tale to tell, sir! Well, I think given the occasion, we could justify the expense. Oh, yes, of course. Beppo! No, wait, never mind. Aw. Poor
Rinosuke, you're not smiling!
I'd like to thank you for coming with me, Mr. Naruhodo. It's really made Father really happy, I think. Oh, well, I'm pleased then. But we were interrupted before. Professor Mikotawa was about to ask me something. Shall we return to Baker Street then? I expect Ira will have some delicious tea waiting for us. Yes, let's go.
How do I get out of moderator mode?
You don't want it?
No, I'm trying. I had to switch to moderator mode to add some block terminology, but now I don't know how to return to normal mode.
Oh, okay. I'm getting more and more anxious about Kazuma though. Perhaps I'll try to meet with Lord Strongheart later and ask about Aspen. Oh, okay. Added blood term, got it. You did.
Yep. So that way we don't have any of those pop up anymore.
Hopefully. Okay, so we had now this place. So where should we go? Homes or the office?
Well, they said, let's go back to the suite, so...
Hey, what's that?
Hey, it's the mask! What the fuck?
What was that? A man screaming in the most unflattering way.
I think that was me doing that.
Okay. Do you think? Could it be Mr. Soames? Oh my, I hope not.
Nope, that wasn't me.
Okay.
Well, you can do it then.
And you're gonna do the other guy?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. I don't do it anymore!
Mon ami, mon ami. Stop this disgraceful display, huh?
Who are these people? Look at the hair. It's bright red. It's attacking all the gingers. I think that
No! No!
I think there must be Clay and Mr. Soames.
I am going to get the spray bottle for you, Mr. Man.
I'll do it. Well, go you coming with up. Down to the Clay. No! Not in prison! It's dark and damp, and I don't like
Boff, the darkness. It is my friend. I am not scared.
How the hell he did that? With the glasses.
I know, right?
Where? Were you always scared of the dark?
Shut your mouth, you idiot! I will not sit quietly in the dark and plan our next daring heist.
What?
I'm so very glad the Discord is like eating up your input. Whoop.
Well, Carl, I will leave it on the dot. Now get moving.
Bye then, Jenny. Have fun.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have one kicking the asses. Oh yeah, thank you, and thanks. Yeah, got the detective. Oh. Gina makes a great detective herself, doesn't she? I do wonder if she's gonna replace Gretson in the future books.
Oh, Susie and Bruno.
Hello, Iris. We're home.
Well, did you find your daddy?
Yes, we arrived at the hotel just before he and his friend.
Oh, well, that's great news. I hope I'll get to see my daddy again soon.
Oh my god, how long are we gonna keep this going?
That,
How long are we gonna keep
that.
going this? Yeah. Yes, of course. Oh my god, we haven't figured out to do this yet. John H. Wills. That's you.
So, Iris, all that remains now is the greatest of problems known to man. But before we can saw ourselves that, I believe some tea is in order, don't you, my dear fellows?
What is going on?
What the fuck? Is something wrong, Mr. Naruhodo?
Yes, a lot actually.
Do I have a crumb or such like on my face?
Not so much on your face. That's your head, I'll say.
Come along then, everyone. I brewed a lovely special blend. Time for tea.
Whatever is going on here today?
In that case, let us sit and drink now. For I am, in fact, expecting a guest later today.
Okay, what's going on here? First of all,
I have revealed to you my true hair color.
the masked customer where he was assigned to Lord Van Sykes as his apprentice. When he cast it aside after the trial the other day, I just sort of picked it up. We don't give it back to him, I suppose. But he was his memory back now, doesn't he? And I can't help feeling he might turn around and tell me coldly to wear it myself. But, isn't he your best friend?
Not anymore. Hey, look, a slipper.
I do like this fireplace. It's one of the best things I've seen since we arrived in the country.
Was that slipper always there?
Yes, although I do yearn for a Japanese kotatsu. Putting your legs under a warm blanket table is so comforting. I definitely need to try one of those. Do be careful, Mr. Hodo. Don't mistakenly put your feet into the fire, will you? Remember what happened last night? You're so terrible, you know. I worry sometimes about how Susato-san sees me. And yes, I was experimenting. Try me a river.
Whoa!
Okay. Ah, yes. Mr. Sean's curious collection of trinkets from the various mysteries he saw. It's one of my favorite parts of this room, full of items with such exciting tales to tell. And I do believe he's added to it since I last looked. Now there's a Mr. Pinceness, a Mr. Little Box, Mr. Horseshoe, Mr. Biscuit, I think that last one just might be Joanna's Iris unfinished snack.
Alright, the trunk. We gotta look at the trunk.
My eyes is always drawn to that big metal chest that Mr. Jones and Iris use as a coffee. Come to think of it, it is about the same size as a throne that can hold a body. Is it where Iris keeps her very important papers? It is. So you think it will be treated with more care, really? But only the other day I saw Mr. Jones kick it. Oh no, again? I suppose somebody must have been frustrating him. What a shame to mistreat a furniture, though. Was it damaged? The chest was fine, but Mr. Sean was doubled up on the floor for almost 10 minutes.
I think this is just always the same dialogue.
Oh dear. That's a painful tale. That being said, anything new here?
The great analytoscope. Come on.
I finally managed to remember the behemoth's name. The great analytoscope. Oh my god, it's analytoscope! Anyway, I don't think that was here when it left for Japan, was it? Oh, is that right? Yes, because it was with the pawnbroker. Ah, of course. Oh, that gives me a wonderful idea. I could pawn everything that's on your desk. That will be tidy at last.
Ha!
Don't even joke about it, Mr. Sato. You're joking, are you? Please tell me you're joking. Oh, come on, we can get at least 10 shillings out of all that stuff.
You can get at least 5 guinea.
And of course, this is Mr. Sean's famous violin. The one he found being sold on a Sona pawnbrokery. What's it called again? Schrodinger something. Oh yes, this wonderful instrument featured in the Great Adventure of Sherlock Holmes. It's a world-famous Stradivarius. Repeat it after me. Stradivarius.
Shodi.
Stradi what now? Stradivarius, Mr. Hodo. Stragibor, Les Paul. Are you even trying now? We'll come back to this another time, I think.
Or never.
Oh, I know, Casio. God damn it, Mr. Hodo. Okay, it's probably the same dialogue at this point, so... Yeah, I don't see anything new.
Yeah. Anyway, let's just go right ahead and start talking to people.
Yes. For example, what the hell with the hair? Anyway. Mr. Sholmes, who were the two gentlemen that were here before?
No, just a pair of petty criminals. Nothing of significance. And of course, they have to make a living somehow. And when the mood takes me, I'm willing to turn a blind eye to all manner of infractions.
When the mood takes you? almighty infractions.
But when such fellows set their sights on Mr. Herlock Sholmes, well, that's when their luck runs out.
Oh my! You were a target of a crime, Mr. Sholmes?
But I quickly devised a plan to entrap them and deliver them to our young detective ally.
It involved cheese, Mr. Sholmes.
Sometimes I dream about that cheese. You should have asked Gregsy to come too. We could have had an arresting tea party. And I did send word, but no answer was forthcoming. The man consummately in the wrong place at the wrong time. There's a word for it, I'm sure. Aha! I have it! A bungler! That's the word.
It's a good job he's out here to hear you say that. So those redheads have been up to no good. I wonder what the men did. Although
Probably murdered someone.
Okay, what's the great problems for Grandla? What was that about the greatest of problems known to man that you mentioned before? Is it another fidget integrate set, Mr. Sholmes?
How shall I best explain it? Are you aware of the theory of evolution by natural selection, perchance?
Oh my god, I don't like where this is going.
Here we go.
I don't like where this is going.
I don't want any crazy progressive ideals in my Victorian England. Everything was made by God, and it's perfect that way.
Well, I think we heard talk of somewhere, possibly, maybe. It's a revolutionary scientific theory that was nearly proposed 40 years ago now. Let's see. According to its author, Mr. Darwin, we humans were once apes who live in the treetops.
That's absurd.
Wait, what? We were apes?
Indeed, and from the very moment those apes descended from the canopy to live as humans, it has been our lot to be at the mercy of the greatest problem known to man. What shall I have for dinner tonight?
Our lot? What is this great problem, Mr. Sean? I'm actually terrified to hear the answer to that question.
The problem is, what kind of biscuit shall I have with my tea today? Why, is it not obvious, my dear madame? The problem of rent.
Can you play the crickets?
You want me to play the crickets? I'll play the crickets.
Did you not receive a large sum of money from that app to spell only the other day?
Sure, a large sum? Sure. One potted herb for Iris and a new motor car for me later, and all of it is quite disappeared, I assure you.
Why you buy the car?
And plus, she paid me in wax coins and they've all melted. Honestly, Hurley, you know you squandered it. Yes, well, anyway, 2 days ago, I discovered the answer to man's greatest problem, for the coming month at least.
And what was the answer?
Why, there is a substantial clue before your very eyes.
Are you gonna open a barber shop?
No, I'm going to open a hairdressing salon.
Don't tell me. Let me see. Let's see.
Humans are sorry creatures, unable to see what is in front of their noses. Let me give you some assistance. Don't look, but observe me closely. There is one particular feature about my person that has changed. You should notice it in the end, I think.
Well, let's see. For one, you're sure it's kind of dark blue?
You're wearing black fingerless gloves. I don't think I've seen you wear those.
In the end. It's been stabbing me in both eyes right from the very beginning of our conversation.
Ouch.
I think we might need another clue before we uncover the full answer, Mr. Nahodo.
Really?
Really, Sato? Now you're the one? Really? Thanks for the hint. I'll be tearing my hair out of this chair if it goes so much longer. The lie you told. Mr. Sholmes, isn't it about time you told us about the truth? Just over a week ago you said to us.
I will now tell you something of the first importance, my dear fellow. Great detectives are wont to lie. It will serve you well to remember that.
That case aboard the SS Beer in January. Kazumura wasn't killed, and you knew he wasn't dead at the time. So what was there really going on?
That fellow was unconscious for a very long time. If he hadn't regained consciousness when he did, his life would have been in mortal peril.
Huh?
Of course, the side effect of the prolonged comatose state was amnesia, as you now know.
Let's see. You pay the rent with pounds, shillings, and pennies. So 1 pound is 12 shillings, which is 240 pennies. Interesting. Anyway.
It was a simple enough task to silence the crew.
But how?
After they'd carried him out of the cabin, I assembled them in the lobby area. Then I made them swear to leave the unconscious and have him unlaid from the ship in Hong Kong as a murdered corpse.
So he knew from the very beginning, of course. Oh. How horrible.
It was necessary to find some material with which to persuade the crewmen to keep their word, of course.
But why? What did he do in the first place?
I will be at liberty to elaborate in due course. But for the time being, I would like to reassure you. I didn't foresee subsequent events.
What events?
His disappearance in Hong Kong.
Oh, he didn't know that part. Okay. Oh?
I believe I may have made a gross error of judgment.
Mr. Sholmes.
So you could say that he got shanghaied.
Oh my god. That was too good, sorry. It was too good. Okay, so I guess that's
Right,
the
can we
most...
present to him anything?
Let's see, do we have anything to present though?
Why, yes, we have our badge.
Mr. Sholmes, about this.
Tell me, Mr. Naruhodo, is this the first time you've shown me this particular trinket?
Oh, I don't really remember, to be honest.
If my saying that it's a collar for a breed of miniature canine with a particularly long neck were to precipitate a "here we go again" from your lips, we could be sure it was not the first time.
Ori?
Deduction, you see, my dear fellow. Deduction!
Okay, so I guess there's nothing else to talk
I guess
about.
we can just move then.
Okay. Is there no way to examine
Already-
his head? Guess not.
No, I think we have to present him with something like a mirror or some shit. Lord Chief Justice Office.
Okay then, let's go there.
Anyway, later.
Oh.
Hello.
They're both freakishly tall.
Here's the final draft of the opening address for tomorrow's proceedings. I've supplemented your original with the figures that you've asked for from the yard. I see. Excellent work. Thank you. You're welcome, my lord.
What's Lord Van Sykes doing here? My, there seems to be an awful lot of tension in the air. What did you say? This place is definitely enough as it is. We really don't need any more tension. Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Oh my god, he did
My
flash it.
apologies. I didn't notice you come in. Your small stature and dark dress make you all but invisible to me.
You didn't have to rub it in. Oh no, it's entirely my fault for wearing black and sure. From now on, you must dress in white from head to toe, whenever you come here!
Now then, Mr. Naruhodo.
Yes, my lord. I'm right here. Kill me now.
Is something wrong? Perhaps it's a little too hot in here for you.
No, not at all. I mean, I never experienced a room at such a perfect temperature.
If you're sure, the beads of sweat carving their way down your face seem to suggest otherwise.
Because of the dagger you stare at me with, mainly.
As you're no doubt aware, my International Forensic Science Symposium begins tomorrow. In fact, your father arrived in London earlier today, I hear, madame.
Oh, yes, that's right, my lord. It's a truly honor to have been invited.
Yes, of course. Now leave the remaining preparations for the meeting room in your capable hands then, Lord Van Sykes. And I will attend at once.
Oh, shit.
That sideways glance, he is so into you.
Gave you a very cold stare at his left, didn't he? I know, but I haven't done anything, have I? Well,
Cost him
besides...
his apprentice.
Yes. There's that on the other side.
These past few days, my feet have barely touched the ground, I must say. My dedicated right hand of many years was recently put out of action in spectacular fashion.
Oh shit, I'm sorry to hear that. Is your left hand still service? How are you talking about the other side for crying out? What's wrong with you? Oh, of course, right, shit. I'm terribly sorry about that. I was just,
Fear not. You have done nothing wrong. Dr. Syed's own wrongdoings precipitated the situation. You needn't concern yourself with it any further.
That will be a lot easier to do if it weren't for the piercing stare you gave me.
Lord Van Sykes is doing an admirable job of holding the fort. Though, disturbingly, his apprentice has been missing since yesterday.
Oh shit. Oh, missing already? What become of Kazuma-sama now? Okay, let's go right into talking.
Not long ago, visitor numbers to the Great Exhibition exceeded 30 million.
How's that even possible? 30 million? Are there even that many people in the world? As a comparison, Mr. Hodo, the population of the imperial capital of Tokyo is 2 million.
Now we'll be opening the International Forensic Science Symposium in the exhibition's main auditorium. This event has been 2 years in the making. 2 years of preparations and negotiations with other countries.
Sounds like a tremendous achievement. Congratulations.
The 20th century will see the wholesale adoption of forensic investigation techniques. And cooperation between policing organizations around the globe will be essential. Which is why This landmark first symposium had to be hosted here at the heart of our great British Empire. In order that Scotland Yard can become the leading investigation organization in the New World.
I don't like the way he's saying it. He's the same as ever, I see. The passion of his quite something.
Maybe he's a little too passionate.
You're as a passionate your own way, I'm sure, Mr. Raholo.
And I'm the only person in this country who truly cares about a future that embraces forensic science. It was my intention to become Her Majesty's Attorney General and reform the Yard from the ground up. So the disgrace of the forensic investigation team has been a bitter blow to my ambitions. I first established the forensic investigation team a year ago, experimentally to start with. With Dr. Syde at the helm, it was steadily accruing an impressive record of achievement. And I was on the verge of changing its name and elevating its status to a full-blown forensic investigation department.
Can you not do that now?
And obviously, nobody wants to hear anything about it at the moment.
All things considered, yeah.
Even I can't keep this story out of the papers. 6 million Londoners will be cursing forensic science now.
Shit.
And this incident set back our country's advancements in the field by a good 10 years, I'd say.
An appropriate also analysis coming up, so we'll be back soon.
Just you wait! They haven't seen the last of me! They'll get theirs, you know it!
I'll be right back. And we're back.
Hey, welcome back.
So 10 years, interesting. Unintended repercussion for our trial. We simply couldn't have our look at what happened though.
No, of course not. We should all be grateful to you both. Anyway, I'll still reform this country's policing when I become Attorney General. This might delay my plans, but it won't alter them. Nothing will stand in my way.
About Lord Van Sykes' apprentice.
Ah, yes, that came as a surprise to me, I must say. That you and he are old friends.
How did he become an apprentice to Lord Van Sykes in the first place?
It came about 3 months ago. An unidentified Asian man was apprehended by border police. They found him hiding aboard a large goods vessel.
Oh my! So he stole away to get here!
He had no papers to identify him, no passport, and he was suffering from amnesia too.
Oh, I'm sorry, at this point I think that Nisha is bullshit.
Other than the fact that he was clearly of Eastern descent, there were no clues as to who he was. So I decided to assign him to Lord Van Sykes. That way I could keep an eye on him.
But then, why the mask?
And I didn't want to burden Lord Van Sykes with the tiresome explanations about why he had an Eastern apprentice.
Okay, that's fair. Because it will be so much easier to explain why he was wearing a mask.
He's proving to be a great help to Lord Van Sykes. I have high hopes for his future.
By the way, do you know where he's gone?
No idea, but I believe he's left London for the time being.
Oh.
And I take it you also didn't know. That the man's father was one of our country's most infamous criminals, I mean.
Genshin Asuki. And here we go. What we learned from that trial 8 days ago was a huge shock, finding out my friend's father was.
Ah, yes. Genshin Asogi. The professor case 10 years ago caused a great stir here in Britain.
They were such awful murders and unprecedented, using a ferocious dog as a murder weapon.
And no one would have believed the culprit was a foreign student invited to study here by the government. Something ain't adding up about that story. So the true identity of our killer couldn't be made public then, and can't be made public now. Nobody in your country knows it was him, and neither do the citizens of London.
The main motivation was to avoid aggravating relation between our two nations at the time, I understand.
Correct. However, it has to be noted that there were some supporters of the professor's apparent cause.
What? Supporters of a mass murder?
The majority of the man's victims were a blight on the aristocracy of the day. Somewhat ironically, their deaths actually benefited society as a whole. Or so a fair few thinkers in London believed anyway.
Right, I see. But it was still murder, wasn't it? Seems very similar, doesn't it? To the idea of the Ripper of the Bailey. Huh? I guess that's all we can get from him.
Alright, let's just go back to our room then. Now go to your room!
Fine, fine. Let's-
converse with?
We had to do this.
We already got the
Hey.
achievement for this.
Oh. Alright, the same thing, yeah. I thought you were gonna say something different. I have an idea! Let's give the implement a name, like Professor Hairbrain's named his tools. Oh, I never thought of doing that. From now on then, let's call it Ryonosuke! No, it's clearly Moshafa Susato. The old argument has taken a new unexpected turn. That's new. Okay, not much.
We have the tea on the kettle.
Let's see
What
what
to
she had
do?
to say. It's good news that Professor Mikotoba arrived safely, isn't it? Yes, it's wonderful. And the fact that Father has been invited to this important international event really makes me very proud to be his daughter. Your father, just Jigoku, us, and Kazuma, of course. There's an ever-increasing number of Japanese here in Britain's capital, isn't there? Well, yes, I suppose so. But London does have a population of 6 million people. So I think we're still a minority. Susato-san's father, who came here as a business student 16 years ago, and Kazuma. It's almost as if some great power has been at work, drawing them here across the ocean to London. And I feel as though the water is starting to swell again now. Okay, not much to that, so... Let's
Is
check
there
on
anything
him.
that we can...
Guess not. I guess we had to go back to the hotel. What you were saying?
It's not important.
Hmm. Okay. Can we take the mess with us? Guess not. What we're missing
Welcome
though?
back. What is it that you want?
Could you assure you this, Lord Stronghair?
I'm the Lord Chief Justice. I'm not here to offer advice about evidence.
Oh.
Especially when the evidence in question is so dull.
So that's the real reason. Okay, let's check out. Didn't check the place, so. Just sitting behind the desk must make you feel so important, don't you think? Would you like to have an office like this, Mr. Ohodo? With such a grand desk? Who, me? No, I don't think so. Oh? Well, imagine you suddenly find yourself needing the toilet. You had so far to go. How true. What if you could install a toilet that don't even go there?
No. Let's not think about that.
Perhaps the important people who work in a stage office like this haven't considered such things. I'm going to take that as a compliment. Nothing here, nothing here.
Maybe there was a mirror at the office that we could have found.
Oh, right. Okay. The period of European suits of armor triangulate each other across carpetry. In a way, they feel like guardians of the Lord Chief Justice Office. I suppose. They're rather like the lion dogs that guard shrines in Japan, aren't they? Aren't they a bit too human to be called lion dogs? Did you know that it's a dream of mine to keep 2 cats one day? I feel as though we've gone off a bit of a tangent, don't you? Okay, let's go back to the office.
I mean, don't they already have 1 cat?
Yes.
Meow.
Where did he go anyway? Okay, let's look for a mirror. Let's see, mirror. No, that's tea set.
Yeah, that's a tea ceremony set.
That's writing. No.
Maybe if you examine the stuff, you might find something.
You see, I've been keeping my desk beautifully covered in papers as always. You really must tie it out, Mr. Ohodo. No more excuses! Mr. Sato, the way I see it, all these papers built up my days like this are a reminder of my wonderful, diverse daily life. I like to live them as they are, so I never forget how lucky I am to have so very experience. In that case, you should definitely have a stroll tidy. And you'll be able to see the paper building all over again and feel the jokes that you renew. Still can be here an argument, even though I'm the lawyer here. And
yeah, she never became a prosecuting attorney, jeez.
That Dormado is still winking at me, though. Look, I wonder where he'll finally get his other eye filled in. Yes, I wonder. Well, you should know, Mr. Sato-san. I entrusted the task to you. The truth is, I've already said when that'll be. What? Really? When? That's my little secret.
Fucking tease.
Tea. Whenever you serve me tea, it always takes me back to Japan. I know you're not particularly fond of the bitter taste, are you? So I always try to pick out less bitter matcha for you. It does often serve an unusual mellow blend, it's true. But the anticipation of the taste in my mouth makes me bitterly worried anyway. It is very difficult for you, isn't it?
She likes him.
The steam is rising gently for the kettle as always. Yes, it doesn't feel right somehow unless it is. But the steam has an unusual scent today. Perhaps the sweet potatoes that I brought back from Japan with me are ready. Oh.
She's making sweet potato tea.
Oh, Mr. Ohado, I heard that, you know. Tears of joy, Susato, from my mouth.
Oh no, she brought sweet potatoes to bake.
In a tea kettle.
Why not?
Anyway. My desk is just as the way I said before I left. Some ink and calligraphy brush, even though we're in England now. That strikes me as typically you, Mr. Sato, and typically not you at all at the same time. Well, I do enjoy all the wonderful new things that come out of the West in the Cultural Revolution, of course. But I'm not ready to give up my brush just yet. And anyway, Susato-san can write more neatly with a brush than most people can with a pen. Practice makes perfect, I say. Fair enough. Okay, there's nothing reflected here. Let's check out the office. Wait. Isn't that a mirror?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's part of the mantle. Let's examine the bottle shelf. That's always good for a laugh. The bottle shelf.
There you go. That's Iris' wonderful collection of medicines, potions, and chemicals. Just look at the little bottles she squeezed onto the shelves. Yes, and there are charming little ribbons tied around the bottles too. But the labels aren't quite so charming, are they? This one here reads Deadly Poison. Oh, I've been so excited about the idea of helping Iris with her experiment, you know. Just try to avoid any bottles labeled Deadly Potion or Highly Explosive. Oh yeah, I think I remember seeing shows drinking the Deadly Explosive one.
Anyway, the tea set?
Yes. Iris' pretty little tea set is out of beautiful as ever. Look. Well, it's only by carefully taking care of a tea set that you can make good tea. Is that a roundabout way of telling me I need to tidy up my desk?
Yes.
Oh, Mr. Oholo, you do overthink things at times. But, yes.
But yeah, I'm totally gaslighting you, by the way.
If I remember correctly, this large and imposing lump of iron called a typewriter. To think that every single one of the adventures of Sherlock Holmes blossomed from this very machine. Oh, it's such a dreaming thought. I actually had a go at it the other day. The metal bars that move when you hit the keys go all tangled up somehow, and that made Iris angry. Mr. Naruhodo, you ruined my dreamy thoughts! Please don't do that again! Ugh. I made Susato sound angry as well. Is there a mirror? It's not.
Maybe
Hey, what's this? Wait. Whoa.
Hello, a newspaper.
I'm calling Misa. This looks like last week's edition. What's that article circled in red ink there? It's an advertisement column. It says... To the Red-Headed League!
Here we go.
The Red-Headed League. What's that? Oh no. I never heard of it before though, but...
Is something on my face?
Clearly this has something to do with that. Lively her. Okay, we need to check that real quick.
Let's look at this in more detail.
Salanudo!
Finally we had... Let's see. To the Red-Headed League, on account of the request of the late Ezekiah Hopkins of Lebanon, PA, USA. Of course it had to be Americans. There is now another vacancy open which entitles a member of the league to a salary of £4 a week for purely nominal services. All red-headed men who are sound in body and mind and above the age of 21 years old are eligible. Apply in person on the morning of the 31st at the large park on Line Street. Get £4 per week if you are a redhead. Oh my god.
Oh dear.
He's applying to get money, of course.
Alright, let's go present the paper to him.
Okay. It looks as though someone circled an advertisement in this paper, Mr. Sholmes.
To the Red-Headed League? Does that strike you in some way?
I was thinking that just maybe it might be related to your bright red hair. Oh my god, that smirk.
So, at last you've learned to apply my methods, Mr. Naruhodo.
Sorry.
In the first instance, and quite indispensable, observation.
More like gameplay, because we noticed that a long time ago, but you had to find the freaking newspaper just to point it out. Believe me, I could have seen the hair with my eyes shut.
So then, allow me to regale you with the details of my latest exploits.
Do tell.
I
Regale.
warn you,
Or boast.
I warn you it's a long story, and I'll remove your ability to skip my dialogue.
So, what is the Red-Headed League, which seems to be the subject of the advertisement just circled?
You noticed it in the paper, then. That, my dear fellow, was going to be the source of this month's rent payment.
It was? How?
According to the advertisement, the Red-Headed League is a distinguished institution of fellows of unspecified governance. I would suspect they hailed from Ireland, but in fact, the only condition for being a member is having red hair.
That doesn't entirely surprise me.
I'm glad that my Irish comment just sailed over everyone's head. But listen to what the lucky redheads receive once they join. An unconditional salary of £4 a week.
Oh my! £4 a week! That's, what's my calculator? Where's my abacus? Susato, no, please. But why? Why are they paying people for?
That I don't know. No details are given in the advertisement.
But surely every red-haired person in the country will be flocking to join that case. Also Ireland. You're right, Susie. There's no time to lose. Oh, sorry.
Hey!
Sorry.
You don't get to step on my lines. You're right, Susie. There's no time to lose. I'll put my application at once.
So will I. Just so the off chance. No. That may be stretching a point, I think.
The trouble is, They have to be a fixed number of members, you see.
Oh, I see. So once a certain number of people have joined no one else can.
But as luck would have it, one member recently passed away.
Why are you so glad about that?
I had a hand in that, you know. Oh, goddammit, got me again, Mr. Naruhodo.
It wasn't particularly lucky for the red hair in question, I feel, Mr. Sholmes. So you decided to try and join in his place.
Correct. I mean, look at me. Have you ever seen such a red-headed fellow?
Well, you do fit the role.